Hi, my name is Melissa van Dijk, and in today's video we are going to talk about the Rimmel Lasting Finishing Matte by Kate Moss. And in total they have two different shades. One of them is 107, which I do have, and the other one is 101, which is more like a light pink. So when it comes to today's video, I'm also going to show you on how you can apply the color, because it's a bit more of a trickier color. Because when we have a look at the color itself, it's like a dark red, like a bit plum shade color, which is a bit trickier to apply if you are having like a very fair skin tone, because then the contrast is even bigger. So I'm just going to swatch it on the back of my hand so that you will see the shade at first. And as it already says, it's like a matte shade. So it's not a true red color, it's more like a plum shade ruby color. And it also is a matte shade. It doesn't have a shimmer, but it still is very creamy. So when it comes to the application, as you can see with the shape, it has like the typical lipstick shape, which is really easy to use, and also this is the way on how you can apply the lipstick. But if you have more like trickier colors where you truly can see the contrast or any mistakes or any even uneven parts, because it's not as close as to your lip like natural color, then it gets a bit tricky. And this is also why I wanted to show you how I'm going to apply that shade and also the lipstick by Kate. So I'm going to take a little mirror, and I also do have a lip brush like next to me, and also a concealer brush if I need to like get rid of any mistakes. So of course it all depends on how you feel that day. Sometimes applying lipsticks as like this shade, it can be really easy and you're done in a few seconds, and also sometimes you have days where you can't really get it right just because it's not your day. So I'm totally understanding this, and that's why I wanted to share with you also how you can use the lip brush and also a concealer brush to even it out. So when it comes to the lipstick itself, it has also like a very light scent to it, which isn't too strong. It smells kind of like very fresh and also summery. So it's not something that's too strong where you get a headache from. But it also, you won't smell it once you have it on your lips. It's just when you smell the lipstick on its own. And I also wanted to mention that this one you can get at the drugstore because it's the Rimmel lipstick, and it's for around $6 US. So I'm just going to apply it now, and I'm going to start off with the bottom part, where I'm just going to start off by applying it in the center. Now I'm going to take one side of the shape, and this is how I'm getting a clean line. So the lipstick itself is fully pigmented. I don't have to go over it again. The pigment is there, it's also very creamy, and it has like a slightly shine, so it's not really completely drying just because it's a very creamy texture. It's not as drying as some other lipsticks might be. So if you have dry lips, this feels very comfortable on the dry lips as well. Now I'm going to start off with the top part. So first going like in the center, and now I'm going to line it. Now this is the first go. If you want more precision, then you can also go in with a lip brush or with any small brush that you can find or have, and then just take it from the lipstick and go very close to your natural lip line. Now this is a type of lipstick with the color and also how the formula is, where you need to be careful when it comes to the center of your lips, as it also can transfer towards your teeth, which you have to be careful as well. Now what you could do is you could put translucent powder on top, like use a tissue, use translucent powder on top to make it more mattifying, but then it also won't transfer as quickly towards your teeth, but then it's getting a bit drier. Other than that, it feels very comfortable. As I said, if you have dry lips, it's beautiful. If you want to use it and you think that you're going to like have lunch or dinner whatsoever, then I definitely would recommend you like taking the lipstick with you, because it won't be long lasting, because it's transferring. So when I'm kissing my hand, it's definitely coming off. So it's not transfer proof, which means it's easy to slip. And if you have, like, if you're a bit more mature and you have lines around your mouth, then I also would recommend using a lip liner, just because the lip liner is a bit more like drier and also waxier, so that it will keep the shape, so that it's not going away and also like settling into your little lines, because this is one of the problems when it comes to cream lipsticks. Now the Rimmel Lasting Finishing Lipstick by Kate is definitely a beautiful color, and also I had a look at the lighter shade, which is beautiful as well, but I'm not that rosy type of person when it comes to true pink colors. I have one that I own, but that's basically it. So I'm more when it comes to orangey tones or more like reddish tones, because this is where I personally feel comfortable. But what I don't personally like about a cream lipstick is that it transfers so quickly, and it also can come off your lips so quickly, especially if the formula is very creamy, which this one does. So I'm like on the fence. I like the shade, I like how it applies and how the coverage is. It's really like pigmented and opaque, and you just can swipe once over it and you're done. But what I do not like is that, for me personally, on how I'm eating and also how I'm drinking, I know that I can be messy, and sometimes I don't care on how I'm eating. I know that it will transfer on my chin. I also know that it will be everywhere, but not on my lips. So this is one part where I just would say, I just would use this lipstick, like when I'm like real with you, when I'm not eating anything, when I'm just going to present something or just talking to people, and that's it. If I have lunch or dinner whatsoever, I wouldn't apply this one, because I just know that it gets messy. So this is one drawback that this lipstick does. It feels very comfortable, as I said. So you have the positive aspects, but you also have the negative aspects. Of course, it depends on how you personally feel, and also like wear a lipstick like this. If you like it, and I'm always worried that it's on my teeth, if you like it, if you like the comfort and the creaminess, go with it. That's your choice, especially if you have very, very dry lips. And I can also imagine it will be a little bit long-lasting, like a little bit more long-lasting, as if you have like moisturized lips, just because the creamy texture will be absorbed onto your dry lips, so that it's a bit more long-lasting. And also when I'm taking it off later on, it stains a tiny bit, like not like crazy, but it stains a bit. Like when I'm removing it, I can see that my lips are a bit rosier than usual, but it's nothing to worry about. So it's not as if that you are staying with red lips. It's just because of the color, I guess. Oh wait, I'm going to show you quickly what I'm talking about. I'm just going to take a makeup remover, and I'm just going to take it off to show you. So I have the makeup remover right here, and it just, like, my lips are a bit more reddish. Than usual. So it's nothing crazy. So it's not staining like crazy. It's just like you have a slightly, like I personally can see a slightly difference of my natural lip color. So I'm just going to remove the rest, otherwise it will look a little bit strange. Like, never mind the border right here. Like this one, for example, stains a bit more because I overdraw my lips just a tiny bit because I wanted to get them even. But you still can see that my lip color, my natural lip color, has changed a bit more towards a reddish tone. And this is what I mean by it transfers just a slightly bit. But this is just because of the red color. So all in all, I showed you how you can apply it. I showed you how the color looks like and also what it will look like after you remove the lipstick as well. So it's now in your hands if you want to have a creamy lipstick that transfers, or if you just want to stay away from it. So it also depends on your personal preference, as I already mentioned. So just go for it. I definitely continue using it. It's just something that I do not really reach for when I'm having a normal day on, like, going out for dinner whatsoever. But other than that, like for talking to people or just having a beautiful makeup going on, that's it. And that's what I personally just do love with this lipstick. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye!